Hey, what is up? It is day 68. Day 68 without alcohol. And let's say that it is going well. Things are still vibing. I am still rising, and my goals are still there. And I just wanted to recap a little bit. If you're new to my channel, I am on a sobriety journey with alcohol. And I'm just trying to see how far I can go, how many goals I can actually reach, and how abundant I can be in general. I have lived a lot of my life drinking, smoking, just completely wanting to escape. And I finally decided on April 22nd of this year to just stop drinking altogether. And I've made a list of the positive things that have happened to me since stopping throughout this time. So throughout the 68 days, these are the good things that have happened to me. So, whew. Oh, and the reason this came about was because yesterday afternoon I stepped out of my car, and right in front of me on the sidewalk in the dirt was an empty bottle of camarena, so tequila reposado, and it triggered me a little bit, and I was like, ooh, I really wanted one. Ooh, it triggered me I wanted one, and then it triggered me back to the taste of it, the actual taste of it, and then the feelings I got later around it, just remembering those things. It was instant memory, and in that moment, I went and got a hot chocolate, because warm, dark colored drinks give me a sense of calm, and they give me a sense of just like a warm hug. If you saw my other videos, you would know. So yes, a warm drink is like a warm hug to me. So that is majority of the time what I'm drinking. If not that, it's ginger beer. If not ginger beer, it's juices, orange juices. Yeah. Anyway, so the other thing that happened was that I am a showing agent and real estate agent, and I was doing a showing at a property in Berkeley, and I parked my vehicle on the street right there, and I am opening my door to get out, and across the street, literally a big old sign that says dollar shots downstairs. It was like the biggest test of all time. I love dollar shots. I love a good bargain. And it comes with shots. They almost got me. Okay? So here are the list of things that have happened in the 68 days since I have not been drinking, okay? So here we go. Number one. A lot of things have happened. Number one, yesterday I received a call from Verizon, and they told me that their clients are leaving because they are tired of paying so much money and bills getting higher and higher, and they're tired of losing clients. So they decided they're going to do something big. And so the call yesterday was to let me know that they were going to be removing my payments for the next 3 to 4 months. My monthly bill will be zero for the next 3 months. And on top of that, they told me that they would be giving me a gift because I've been with the company for many years. And I think this is 2015 I got the account. So I've been with the company almost 10 years. Yeah, this is the 10th year I've been with the company. And so 11th year I've been with the company. I can count, I sure can. And so they asked me whether I wanted a free new phone or a free new iPad Pro. And so I got me a new free iPad Pro, okay? If you have Verizon and you've had them for a long time, they're probably calling you. It's not a scam. They are actually going to send you one. I have my actual like tracking number. It arrives tomorrow. I am very excited. But yes, the big thing about this was that when I was drunk at a bar that I used to frequent in my old city, I got my iPad stolen. This was an iPad mini, engraved my business name on the back of it and everything. It got stolen. And so somehow, I'd like to say the universe decided this is my chance, this is my moment. And so I think the other part of it is that it isn't just serendipity, it's the fact that I wasn't drinking and I was focused enough to uh, feel feel that the call was important enough to pick it up, because it was a call from a number that I do not know. And majority of the time, I don't pick them up. Because of my job in property management now and real estate, I pick up majority of my calls because majority of the people I do not know. So, so I happen to pick up this call. I happen to have had an account for a long time, and I happen to have got my iPad stolen, a year and a half ago, and now they're sending me a new one in the mail. So those are the first kind of coupled big thing. Okay. Number two, having to do with my job as an agent. So my goal has always been, since I first started with this company, I started December of 24, technically January of 25. And my goal has always been to get 10 leases. That means 10 clients applied, approved by the owner, everything looks good, and they're moved in and everything, paid security deposit, paid the rent, paid in everything else, and all 10 within 1 month. And throughout this time, I've only been able to get 2 to 3 because I have been focused on other things like tenant relations. I've been focusing on building management itself, and I've been focused on systems. So now that systems are all done, I will explain more about that on my next video. I have a specific way that I learned about this company, and it's literally month by month by month. And I would encourage anyone else to try to follow this system when you get into a company, so that you can really learn the company and start to really be a decision maker within that company. And I'm not saying big companies whatsoever. I'm talking about startup companies, small companies, mom and pop shops, things like that. But you can do it with any company. It just takes a bit longer when you have a bigger company, because there are a lot more departments and people to get through in order to understand your job. So that's a big one for me right now. So usually I get 2 to 3 tenants within a month, and right now I'm at 6 or 7. So it's double what I was getting before. And I even have like tenants that will be rolled over to the next month because they didn't make this month. So I'm already going to start July with a set amount of clients already approved and ready to go. So I'll be ahead of my 10 leases for next month. So I'm very excited. This is good. This is even better because it's not just a goal with like I need 10 leases, but each one of those clients is $100. So 10 leases, $1,000. I got 6 to 7 leases. It'll be $600 to $700 extra on my check this month. So and all of that bonus money. So I get a regular check every 2 weeks, but then the bonus money I send to my family back home in Guinea, because I support my family. I am the one supporting my family. I'm the only one here in the States. I was adopted when I was 6, and I was sent here to get my education and to not really get a job, but just get my education, get my papers and everything. I believe I was supposed to either get a career job here or get one there. I'm not sure. But all in all, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm sending money back with the bonuses that I am getting. So that's excellent. And then I became really clear on my ex and our relationship. I'm less anxious about it and more like lessons learned. And healing was able to happen because I was focused on the lessons that I was learning and where I personally was going, and not like to another person or back to him or anything like that. I learned a lot about myself, and majority of what I learned was the fact that everything that I liked in him was already inside of me, and I was just needing to pull it out. Um, and a lot of what I liked about me was actually characteristics from when I was younger. And so pulling that younger person out of me was the biggest flex I've ever done on myself. Um, yep. So yeah, he comes back. He comes back. He better come back correct. Is all I'm saying. Next, I have learned through this journey that I'm good at things. I have a lot of skills, specifically in sports. Um, and just in general, I can become good at things very quickly, and that can really piss people off that have been working really hard at something for a long time. This example, basically, I can't be in environments where I have to dim my light. So if, like, yesterday I went to play badminton for the first time, like officially, with an official net, official rackets and everything, an actual scoreboard and things. So I played for the first time with my coworker, and she had played before, but she was still considered a beginner. And I had never played before, and within my first game, I was like killing it. I was backhanding, I was like sweeping it and things like that. To the point where the guys that were watching asked me if I'd played before, and all I could really tell them was I played like one time in high school gym, which isn't nothing. It isn't even a real net. And then that I played volleyball. That's about it. But yeah, the first thing that the older guy, who's like kind of a coach to the team, he told me to go and just kind of like bounce the ball off the racket, just see how much I could do. And I was like doing like 10 or 12 within like 3-4 minutes. So yeah. And when we were playing, all of a sudden I found myself sitting down. I paid $20 to play, so I really wanted to play. But I also recognized that there's not enough courts for everyone to play, and the people that were there are people that play a lot at that court. It was my first day, whatever. I didn't want to make a fuss. I was in an environment I'm not used to, with a primary culture in there as well. And it was my first time, and I was there with my coworker, and I wasn't trying to ruin it for her. So I just kept it to myself, watched the games, just chilled and watched everything. So I had a great time. And I'm going to let her know that if we do play together again, she has to be like more open to winning and being a champion, and not dimming each other's light, because she's either gonna come strong with me and I'll go with her, or she's gonna come off like she's not that good and she's dimming her own light, therefore I am not going with her. Okay? Alrighty. Yeah, so throughout this process, obviously you can hear I found my voice. I found who I am, what I stand for, and what that looks like and should feel like to people. Before, I was a huge people pleaser. I would go out of my way to help people with things, do things for people, and not expecting anything back, but just assuming that people behave the same way, I guess. Not to say that I treat people badly or anything. I just am more aware of myself and my needs. That's about it. On that one, page 2. All right. I used to never hang out with girlfriends. I used to keep a lot bottled in. I have 3 solid ones now, and we talk about literally everything. I get their kind of opinions on personal things that I would never, ever, ever talk to other girls about, or anyone in general. Majority of the time, if I'm talking about something, I'm probably just literally telling you about it. I'm not really asking for your opinion or anything like that. If I'm asking for your opinion, it's just literally an opinion. It's something that circles, and I am the final say on the decision I'm actually gonna make. Let's see. Beach volleyball, I already told you guys about that. I was trying to put that together for like 2 years, and all of a sudden it just came together, and now I play volleyball at Alameda Beach, which is where I wanted to play anyway. Old team, a few players from my old team found some new people, called me, told me to come by Sundays, 9:30 a.m. We play volleyball at the beach. So bam, there I am every Sunday. I do beach volleyball. Oh, this was a big one. Okay, really big one. Changing my financial outlook. I started seeing monthly payments in lump sums. This increased my credit, and it increased my trust with companies, and it reduced my stress. So, yeah, paying monthly is never gonna, well, for me personally, paying monthly does not get me out of debt whatsoever. It does not help me at all, because I'm constantly thinking about it, constantly ruminating. So deciding to pay my debt and just my monthly bills in lump sums is huge for me. Reducing stress is huge for me. Making sure my environment and my core are good, huge. So bam, bam. Discernment is way better. Okay. That leads into kind of the quantum leaps I've been taking, and the plane that I've been playing in and hanging out in is no longer the field that I'm working in and playing in and everything. My field has changed. It is it's opened and narrowed at the same time, and I can see it and feel it. There's like a new dimension that's been unlocked for me, and it's opening it up to higher level people, higher level thinkers and processors maybe, and less lower level people or environments. I'm just like seeing more people that are taking care of themselves, seeing more people that are just healthy mentally, physically, emotionally. They're just healthy people. You know, it's easy to talk to them. You don't feel like you're walking on eggshells. So those types of people have increased in my vicinity. Not even like I know them. They're just people that are in my vicinity. That just makes sense. And then the lower frequencies, I've been noticing they're less in my vicinity. And also when they are in my vicinity, they seem to kind of bump into me, like a quick bump into me. And that sort of thing lets me know that I'm just starting to leave that field. I'm not fully gone because they're still bumping into me, acting like I'm gonna be back over there, right? But I'm not. I'm not going back over there. I'm going forward. I'm not going back. So they're bumping into me less and less as I keep moving forward. I already know as soon as I fold and go backwards, they're gonna bump into me more and more. They're gonna start thinking they could talk to me. They're gonna start thinking they can ask me for things, do this, do that, people please with them. No, absolutely not. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Okay? And if I do, it's going to be very, very well done. Oh my God, it's gonna be very well done. So yes. Last three things, very important. Okay. About a week ago, actually, week or 2 weeks ago, I received a letter in the mail, and the letter stated that I was owed money to the amount of almost $1,000 due to some sort of state tax collection or something like that they misappropriated and were returning. $896 to be exact. I have no idea where that came from. I have no idea anything. But the point of that is that I was focused enough to see it. It was in my plane. So, yeah, that check's gonna be in the mail or that amount's gonna be in my bank account. It's wild. And then a new thinking pattern for me is more, I think more about collaborating more than climbing. So I'm no longer thinking just about myself or thinking about processing things myself. I collaborate more than anything I have ever done in my life. I usually just work alone, independent woman, all that stuff. But in my job, in my personal life, um, in my company, I have really improved delegating. I've improved just trusting other people with what I need and want and what the group needs in general. So yeah. Very last thing, salon hair. I did not crochet this one. Majority of the hair you have seen on me that's extensions is usually crocheted in by me. But I had enough finances to finally get into the salon and have my friends, my friend didn't do it. I wish she did it, but she didn't. There's a big difference. I will put that in a video as well. Difference between someone who's a longtime hair braider and someone who is new, somewhat new. So anyway, yeah, I was able to afford salon braids. This, $220. Yeah, and I tipped her. Yeah, go figure. Anyway, those are the good things that have happened to me since stopping drinking excessively and stopping drinking altogether. And thank you for just being a part of this journey. And I'm gonna keep telling y'all the good things that are happening. And we're just gonna process all of this. And yeah, if you learned something, you learned something today.